Hello guys! Aqui é a Tayana, da Online Impulse, e hoje nós vamos falar sobre um assunto muito interessante. Mas para já inteirar vocês um pouquinho, eu quero saber quem aqui gosta de uma fofoca. Pois é, hoje a gente vai entender como usamos os pronouns corretamente, para falarmos não só de nós, como também de outras pessoas e fazer alusão a algo que elas possuem. Então, a aula de hoje será sobre personal pronouns. E se você quer aprender mais sobre isso, é só continuar ligadinho na aula de hoje. Também não se esqueça de assistir o nosso último vídeo aqui no canal, onde falamos sobre superlative forms, que para entender mais, só assistindo o vídeo. Então corre lá rapidinho, que eu te espero bem aqui. Não se esqueça de se inscrever no nosso canal e também de ativar o sininho para receber uma notificação toda vez que tivermos conteúdo novo para você. E não se esqueça também de deixar o seu like, porque isso é de extrema importância para que possamos produzir cada vez mais conteúdo de qualidade para você. Now, shall we start this class? Well, to start today's class, I'm going to talk about the simple structure of a sentence. Usually, a sentence goes by a subject, a verb, and an object. For example, the sentence, I love you. I would be the subject, love would be the verb, and you would be the object or the complement. So, what is a subject? Subject is usually the person or the object that is doing the action of the sentence. And what is the verb? It's the action itself. And what is an object? Well, the object is the complement of a sentence. It's who is suffering the action, and it's the object that is called this thing. Well, in the sentence, I love you, who is being loved? You. And we are going to talk about that on today's class. On today's class, we will talk about personal pronouns. And they are words that can make reference or substitute a person, a gender, a number, or a case in grammar. Personal pronouns can be object pronouns, subject pronouns, possessive pronouns, or reflexive pronouns. Let's start talking about subject pronouns. They take the role of the subject. For example, I, making reference to a person that is speaking or performing the action. For example, my name is Tayana. I love English. So, if it's singular and the first person, the subject pronoun will be I. If it's singular and the second person, the subject pronoun will be you. If it's singular and a third person, the subject pronoun will be he or she or it. He for man or boy, she for woman or girl, it for an object or an animal. But what about if it's plural? If it's the first person and plural, it's we. If it's the second person and plural, it keeps being you. And if it's the third person and it's plural, the subject pronoun will be they. Object pronouns are a little bit different from subject pronouns, but they have specific references to each other. For example, I turns into me, you keeps being you, he turns into him, she turns into her, it keeps being it, we turns into us, and they turns into them. object is the same as the other object, we are going to call themselves reflexive pronouns. I just gave you one example. As in myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. When a pronoun has a relation of possession of someone or a thing over something, they are called possessive pronouns. They are also related to the subject and object pronouns. For example, mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, or theirs. It, don't have. Well, possessive pronouns are isolated, not directly referenced to another word, which is the opposite of mine. Mine is directly connected to love, for example, almost like an adjective. Well, we call this relation of possession possessive adjective. That would be my, your, his, or her, its, our, yours, and their. Now, I'm going to say 4 sentences, one for each kind of personal pronoun. I'm going to start with the subject pronoun, the object pronoun, the reflexive pronoun, and the possessive pronoun. Okay? My name is Tayana. I am an English teacher. Can I help you? I record the YouTube videos myself, but this class is all yours. Let's practice a little bit. Vamos praticar um pouquinho? Bom, eu vou falar uma frase, faltando alguns pedaços, ou então vou te dizer um subject e também um verb e um noun para que você ou complete ou crie uma frase inteira. Olha que responsabilidade! Utilizando os personal pronouns adequados, ok? So I am going to read a sentence, missing a few places, or I'm going to tell you a subject, a verb, and a noun, and you are going to fill in the blanks or create a whole sentence using the appropriate personal pronouns, okay? Let's start. First one, the flowers are in the garden. How can I change the flowers? They are in the garden. That is the answer. Next one. Tom is riding Tom's bike. You can say that he is riding his bike. But what if Tom is riding the bike from Tom's sister? You can say that he is riding her bike. Or Lisa does Lisa's homework alone. You can say that Lisa does her homework by herself. Very good. Ok, então se eu disser I am a teacher, it is a pleasure to me because being a teacher was a dream of mine. Você já entende tudo que eu quero dizer? Afinal, na aula de hoje, aprendemos sobre personal pronouns e quando utilizá-los. E aí, gostou da aula de hoje? Então não se esqueça de se inscrever no nosso canal e também de ativar o sininho para receber uma notificação toda vez que tivermos conteúdo novo para você. E não se esqueça também de deixar o seu like, porque isso é de extrema importância para que possamos trazer cada vez mais conteúdo de qualidade para você. Na descrição do vídeo você encontra as nossas redes sociais e pelo Telegram você consegue o material da aula de hoje. Por hoje é só isso, pessoal! See you next time! Até lá! Eu sou a Tayana, da Online Impulse, e eu te vejo na próxima. Bye, bye!